welcome. Hope this finds you well and enjoying your weekend. This is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, so it may not resonate with everybody, but there are plenty of readings for you to choose from based on all of your personal planets and placements, your rising sign, etc. So if there isn't a message here for you today, Capricorn, check out those other readings. You will notice that there is now a Capricorn playlist. So the little banner that pops up, and at the end of the reading, there will be a thumbnail to take you to that playlist, but it's there now. And I did away with all the other playlists that were getting too complicated. So scroll through. Most of my readings are not date or time specific. I trust that, if the title speaks to you and the storyline resonates, then it's your reading at that time. Welcome if you're new. I'm so glad you stopped by, is what I was trying to say. And if you enjoy the reading, I hope that you will subscribe. I also did want to mention that there was a subscriber who put in the comments on a different reading that she has been a long-time subscriber and has enjoyed my readings, and discovered that her watch history was scrubbed, and therefore her subscriptions were also scrubbed, and she had to resubscribe. And this does happen. I've never quite known what it was that was going on and why it was happening. But please check if you have been a subscriber. Check to just be double sure that you're still subscribed in case that has happened. It does make sense to me, though. Thinking about technology and how sometimes platforms can get gummed up by big, huge caches, right? So if they clear the cache and you get caught up in it, it may scrub out all the your watch history as well as your subscriptions. Just something to think about. I'm pulling one card for you from Spirit Animal Oracle. Beautiful Capricorn card 60, Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. Like we weren't already in a deep dive, right? With Mercury retrograde and the new moon in Gemini and the solar eclipse and Pluto retrograde and Saturn retrograde. We've all been taking a deep dive, but I love that image. Whew. Everybody's emotional chaos and confusion should be calming down just a little bit after that big solar eclipse. Let's see what's going on in your connection, Capricorn. I'll pull the cards, I'll walk you through it, and then I'll clarify. Five of Swords, underlying energy. This is the anchor card. Sort of suggests what's going on between the two of you. This top row will be your divine counterpart, and this row right here is you. It can come through reversed for some folks. So the anchor card, the Five of Swords, is giving me a feeling that there may be some sabotage afoot, possibly self-sabotage on the part of one of the two of you. In the past, I do see endings and new beginnings. I see here in the past there was possibly a big release of some negative karma, maybe something you've been holding on to. It feels like it was very much weighing heavily upon you, and maybe both of you were closing out a very challenging cycle here. Right now, I see something very interesting. Your divine counterpart is moving toward love, preparing to offer a cup of love, and it's perfect timing here because you're kind of on your last legs. The Nine of Wands, these two should be in the opposite direction. But it feels as if there's something that you might not have been able to let go of. And it, again, is presenting as some very stressful energy. You may even be feeling a little frustrated here, but I see them as moving toward love. They may only take baby steps, though. Page of Pentacles in the future, and you may need to take that deep dive right here. It does feel as if whatever's happening between you, I'm almost seeing a brand new cycle. There's something here your person needs to learn. to better understand the workings of the connection, and you just may need to take some time out for yourself. That is a card of healing, but it's also a card of reflection and deep meditative thought, especially in the time of the Mercury retrograde. It's pulling us back through everything that happened in the shadow phase. And so if there was some miscommunication or some double speak, or I'm even going to say on the verge of some gaslighting that may have been filtered through communication, that's something that you may be revisiting and clearing for yourself. 5 of Swords. There's the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And the World. My goodness. Queen of Wands underneath. Well, Queen of Wands is very clear about what she wants. Very clear. Take no prisoners kind of energy, but it's underneath. So it suggests that this energy may be repressed a little bit because some message is coming through a little twisted. I love the World card because it's already here in the past for your divine counterpart. Endings and new beginnings, but learning something new is what I'm seeing for the future. So I have past and future, and then the 5 of Swords. There may be some self-sabotage entering the picture here. This is one of your cards, Capricorn. This is a card of Saturn, which is your ruling planet. So there's some lesson being learned, and possibly you may be, tripping over it a bit. And therefore, when I say self-sabotage, that happens at an unconscious level. It is not, we don't consciously get in our own way. We don't understand something, or we don't fully have a handle on something, or we lack confidence about something. And so things happen and we either don't react or we react too quickly. And in a way, we're kind of setting ourselves up for a fall. And that's what I'm seeing here, because these two energies are right here for your divine counterpart, and you're feeling disempowered. This is you, this is them. Unless you're here as a cross watcher, then it's reversed. It can be reversed for anybody, actually. Not even good. I can't make it up, people. You're seeing it happen here. My goodness, Capricorn, what is the deal? And there's the 10 of Wands. You two are so mirrored, it's not even funny. 9 of Cups underneath. So, all right, so in the past, endings and new beginnings, I feel like this 5 of Swords is the lesson. And it's closing out, right? 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, if we could just offload this heavy weight. So you both wanted the same thing, but it's still there underlying this whole reading. So it could be something that hasn't quite closed out yet, but I see it as having been closed out, or a desire for it to be closed out. When I say closed out, I mean learn the lessons, close the cycle, and move forward. That's what I mean. And this person is now moving forward toward you with love, cup of love, heart on their sleeve, nothing to hide. Wow. They know who they are, they know what they're about, they know what they want, and they're, very consciously 3D aware of commitment. The Hierophant can be a spiritual awakening, but the way it's coming through here, Page of Wands, they're trying to keep things light, but I think they really do want commitment. Love and commitment is coming through very strong. And the Page of Wands is, how we present. It's the messenger part of us. And what's speaking here is flirtation, is keeping things light, not so serious, Star. But I feel like they're keeping hope alive that you'll receive the love and the commitment that they seek. Page of Pentacles. They have to take, look, I swear it just wanted to jump out. Wanting to take this leap of faith, but needing to take baby steps as they learn something new. I feel like there's a fresh start energy coming through here with the 2 pages. This reading is just seeming like once you close out a chapter, you know, everything is new to the 2 of you again. When I say a chapter, what I really mean to say is a cycle. I don't know why I keep saying chapter, but I've been saying it lately. I feel like, because that's a turn the page kind of a image, and I'm seeing cycles, and so I got to get that together. But page. I feel like something closed out, but there's still some lingering uncertainty around intentions. 5 of Swords, and in that regard, you're kind of starting fresh. And it does look like this person, Tower in the future with the, all right. So when we stay in page energy, we're kind of finding our way in new areas of the connection. We're starting fresh. We aren't really going back over what we've already covered. So we're exploring new avenues here in 3D. I'm seeing this person wanting to take a leap of faith and, you know, head in a forward facing direction, meaning not looking back at the past, going forward, and then boom, clap. Big shift, big energetic shift. Tower, it kind of comes out of the blue here. Normally, because it's in the future, I would say it's potential, but then I see the Hermit underneath, and I feel what happens is they take this leap and they kind of get bit because you may not be ready. And 4 Swords, and so that Tower moment, it's like a clap out of the blue, unpleasant, and so it sends them on a solitary journey. Oof. Yeah. Okay, so 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 10 of Wands. For you, with the Knight of Wands, I feel as if you were done with the repeating pattern, the in and out of it all. That's the whole thing for you, because I'm seeing this Knight of Wands as a pattern, a repeating pattern. This person comes in and out, in and out, in and out, but doesn't really stay. And this is looking backwards. We're looking at what happened in the past. Wow, ready for a new beginning? Wanting to up-level the connection. So maybe letting go of some impulsivity on your own part, ready for the stability, the groundedness, the abundance. The Ace of Pentacles can present as an offer. It can be like, yeah, I'm ready to commit. I'm not in this to bounce around from one person to another. I'm ready to kind of connect with just the 2 of us. But there's a pattern here that had to close out before this could come in. That's what I'm seeing. And they were in that same energy, Ace of Wands. So now we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So lots of passion driving this connection forward, getting you over the hump of a difficult, rough patch maybe, or some heavy energy between the 2 of you. Now I feel like your person's on better footing and you're kind of at the end of your rope. 9 of Wands present energy. You're ready to move to calmer waters. I don't think you've given up on the connection, but there's something here, and I think it's this 5 of Swords energy that just is not working for you. It's almost as if you feel like you cannot win. And so you're exhausted, 9 of Wands. And the 6 of Swords is about leaving behind some turbulence, moving to something more peaceful and calm. King of Wands, wow. 3 of Cups. Yeah, I'm feeling on some level there may be third-party energy. That may be what the 5 of Swords is indicating. Gaslighting. No, I'm not seeing other people. Whatever the third-party energy is, I feel as if there's someone who's unavailable to you. The King of Wands can often be an unavailable lover. And maybe because there's someone else they're already involved with or were involved with and that doesn't get the memo and kind of stays in the mix. That could even be the Queen of Wands, just FYI. She often shows up as a karmic partner, and she could be the one that's causing some sabotage here. So I'm just saying that, I'm only saying she because it's a queen, but it's not gender specific. But I'm feeling as if there's something here that you're ready to part from. This person wants to make a commitment. They may not be saying it the way you need to hear it, though. Page of Wands may come through very loosey-goosey, and you're ready for something much more stable. So that's what I'm seeing here, Capricorn. I'm seeing potentially an interloper, somebody who's running interference between the two of you. Could be this Queen of Wands, but whatever it is an energy that is unwanted and is not far from your subconscious mind. You're dealing with somebody that is not available for you or hasn't been available for you by virtue of this extra energy, which could be distance, which could be work, which could be parenting responsibilities, which could be, life gets in the way, and whatever that third energy is, it's sabotaging this connection. That was probably a good way to say it. Took me long enough. Four of Swords. So I do think you take some time. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah. You're going to be shifting into an energy of indecision after some deep reflection. You need more information. Like, okay, what am I really dealing with? Is this something that could lead to my happiness? I need to know more. Two of Swords underneath. Balance of the mind. Seeking the clarity from within around a decision you have to make and how to go about making it. How to proceed. So I do feel that on some level that Page of Swords figures more prominently than it looks right now, because what it's going to be is like, I need to know more. I need to know more. The Page of Swords, spy or detective of the tarot. So as you're recovering, as you're resting, as you're reflecting, as you're healing, you're really trying to figure out, is this workable? Can I be happy in this connection? And that's a decision you will put on a back burner a little bit. I feel as if this person is going to come toward you. They're going to act on impulse, the Fool. They're going to take that leap, and I'm seeing that you may kind of clap back at them, and it may require them to take a deeper dive. This is their deeper dive card. Got it? So, and you're both taking a deeper dive at the same time, so that's good. Them as the Hermit, you as the Four of Swords. If this is speaking to you, I know it's not the most uplifting of readings, but if it's your reading, if you're saying, yep, that's what's happening, and you kind of want to know what to do with all this energy now, that's what I cover in the extended. The link is below. I will look at what do you need to focus on right now? What are the blocks or challenges to love that, that this focus will help? What can you do about the blocks and challenges, or what can you expect to come of the whole situation? I'll pull a card from Spirit, the universe, your spiritual team will get advice for you. I'll pull a card for the energy surrounding you right now, or it can be or something that you're not aware of that's, beyond your control, but that you need to know about, and the potential outcome moving forward. I will also pull cards for your messages to and from each other at 5D. What are you trying to say? What kind of energy are you each putting out toward the other? And I'll close it out with more oracles. So the link's below, Capricorn. I'd like to help you figure this out, so you can follow me there. Otherwise, I will see you in a future reading. Take care.